Okay, unboxing of the RedTiger F77. It's got a 4K front camera and a 4K rear camera. This is the unboxing part. Okay, user manual. Quick start guide. Okay, what's in the box? Okay, this will be the rear camera. Comes with a cover on the lens. Tape covering the sticky side for when you mount it. There's the connector, Type-C, USB-C. This will be the main camera here. Okay, what else do we have in the bag? USB to USB-C cable, a power cable, lastly we have okay, and this will be your cable that goes to the rear camera. And they give you lots of cable. Okay, so that's good. And they also give you a tool. This is for putting the cable, prying your trim back a bit so you can put the cable up inside. It also comes with some cable management clips. Once you have it all wired up in the position you want it, you'll use these to keep your cables from falling down, hanging loose. Just gives it a tidier, cleaner look. We have a couple of, I'll have to look and see what this is. Okay. Okay, so this is the RedTiger F77 dash camera. It's a dual 4K, meaning the front camera and the rear camera both record in 4K 30 frames per second. The front camera can record as well in 2.5K 60 frames per second and 2.5K 30 frames per second. The rear camera will always be 4K 30 frames per second. Looking at the front of the camera here, you have your main camera, the lens. Right above it is the GPS unit. And then this is the slide that goes into the mount that attaches to your windshield. This is the mount here already attached. I have the electrostatic sticker already installed as well. You can sort of see it. Turning the camera to the side, you have the big red on and off button, which can also be used to cycle through the screen views. Above that you have the SD card slot, and then above that you have a reset button, just like you'd find on a modem or a router. On the bottom you have 4 buttons: a menu button, a left and right scroll button, and an OK button. These buttons also correspond to 4 icons on the bottom of the screen when the unit is powered up. Looking at the top, you have your rear camera input and the power input. And also at the top, see how well vented it is? The dash cameras do heat up, so it's good to have ventilation on them. There we go. Okay, so this is a 2mm Allen key screw right here. Now this hinge, you want it to be fairly tight because you don't want the camera moving around like that while you're recording. So if it ever comes loose, you need a 2mm Allen key to adjust it. Okay, there we go. After you install your mount, you can put the camera on, and the camera just slides into the mount like so. Okay, and then you can plug in your power. Plug in your rear camera. Okay, looking at the camera settings, we go to the settings here, click on settings. And these are all the things you can adjust on your camera. Resolution. The rear camera always records in 4K 30 frames. Sound record. Yep. Good to have. You don't have to turn it on, personal preference. Loop recording, 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. Personal preference, I choose 5. G sensor. If you get impacted by another vehicle, it'll lock and save the recording to prevent it from being recorded over in the loop recording. It's good to have in case of an accident. You can adjust the sensitivity. Fatigue reminder. You're out on a 3 or 4 hour car trip. It's always good to take a break. You can set this to remind you to take a break. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Good little thing to have on a dash camera. Wi-Fi. I'm not going to click that now, but that's how you turn on your Wi-Fi. I'll show you that later. Then you have your click tones. Gives you an audible tone when you touch something. Good to know. You can turn that off if you want. Screensaver. 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 2 minutes. Or if you have voice control turned on, you can just tell it to turn it off. Voice control. You can have it on or off, and then these are the different commands that you can use, you know. Okay, if you have the rear camera hooked up, you can mirror flip the camera. Okay, parking mode. That's for if you have the hardwire kit. I don't have it, so it'll tell me it's unsupported. GPS, that'll tell you the status of your GPS signal. Then you have the date stamp. You can turn that on and off. Speed stamp, you can turn that on and off. GPS stamp, on and off. Speed units, kilometers or miles per hour. I'm in Canada, kilometers. Language, it has multiple languages. You got English, French, German, Spanish, Italian. I imagine Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. I could be wrong, but then you have your clock setting. You can set the date and time. Your time style, 24 hours or 12 hours. Time zone. You set that. Set whether you observe daylight savings time or not. Flicker. The higher this number, the less flicker you get, so keep it on 60. Format reminder. At least once a month you should reformat it. Then the actual format screen, you can choose to format the SD card or the built-in storage. This checks out the speed of your SD card. So the right side, the average speed. Reset the setup, that'll put it all back to default. App. Gives you one of these things to take a picture of to find a download for the application for your phone. Product information. Help center. Go across the top of to show you how you're set up. I got the anti-fatigue turned off. I have my impact G sensor on low, recording in 4K, 5-minute loop, date and time. Voice command is on. GPS, I got a signal. Wi-Fi is turned off, indicated by the circle with the line through it. Sound is turned on. And the microphone is turned on. Show front camera. Show rear camera. Show front camera. Turn off screen. Turn on screen. Take picture. Turn off recording. Turn on recording. Turn on Wi-Fi. Turn off audio. Turn on audio. Turn off screen. Okay, so this is how we use the Wi-Fi on the app. So we'll open the app up. Turn on Wi-Fi. And this is what comes up on your dash camera. So the RedTiger Wi-Fi name and the Wi-Fi password, which you can change. Now I'm connected to the dash cam. I can go to settings, change the resolution. There's the settings you can use. Mind you, that's just for the front camera. You can pretty well set a lot of the stuff up on here. Collision sensing, that's your G sensor. Speed unit, camera language, Wi-Fi, password, firmware. I can format the SD card from here, the built-in storage, or the SD card. I can turn my sound recording on or off. I'll go back. There, now I'm connected. What can you do when you're connected to the camera? You can take a picture. I can view video. I can view this video that I'm watching right now. And I can go through the different screens while I'm doing it. But I can't, not while the Wi-Fi is on. So I'll take a quick picture of that. Well, I pushed the red button. It said you need to turn Wi-Fi off to operate this device. Okay. That's good to know. So on here I can go to the SD card, go to my built-in storage. And I can pick a video to view. So here's one. Of course, I picked the one that I sneezed on. I can also download these to my phone. And how you do that, let's see here now. Go back to the video. Oh, wrong one. Okay, no, there we go. No, that's the SD card. So if I want to download a file, I select it, and then down on the bottom I can either download it, copy it, or delete it. So I'm not going to bother downloading it though. Back. Okay, so that's how the Wi-Fi works. There's your map view too, while you're watching videos. Okay. Okay, so if you want to download a video, go to playback. Okay, so you want to download a video. Hit the menu, go to playback. Okay, so you get this screen here. Now you got 4 little icons on the top of the picture there. You got a plus, you got a trash can, you got a lock, and you got a select. So if you push select, that'll allow you to select multiple videos for downloading. So I can go there, I want to select those 3 and download them. Or I can just select one, select the current. I can also scroll through the video. Now, say I want to download this one here. That's the current one selected. So I push the button. The Copy. Now that's going to copy it to my SD card. I go confirm. Okay, and that video was only 1 minute long, so that's why it downloaded pretty quick. The longer the videos are, the longer it takes to download. Again, it's better just to take it in your house. I can delete them off of here as well too. So when you're done your trip and you want to download some video, for me it's easier just to take it in the house and download it. This is how easy it comes apart. Disconnect your rear camera, your power supply, slide the unit off, and take it in the house. Couldn't be more simple. Okay, so when you want to transfer files from your camera storage to your PC, you bring your camera in, you hook up the USB-C cable into the power, plug the USB into your computer or laptop, then the camera powers up. So now it goes to this screen here. Let's see if I can get that focused on there pretty good or not. So these are the three options they give you. You can either go to video record, you can go to your SD mass storage, or your built-in mass storage. So if you go to the built-in mass storage, it'll show you that you're on mass storage now. So if I want to download a front video, so I'll download this video, this first one here. Looks like it's a 4-minute video. So I click on it and I'll go move to, and where do I want to put it? Okay, I'll move it to the desktop. Now here we go. This is where so it takes about a minute per gigabyte to download a video. A gigabyte's about 5 minutes worth of video. Alright, so that's not all that fast. Well, like I said, you do that and go make a cup of tea while it's downloading, or get your supper started. Throw some laundry on, you know. You don't have to sit there and watch the paint dry, so to speak. Because that's what you're doing when you're watching these download, you're watching paint dry. So that's how you do that.